Hi. I just came from a hangout with my friend, but I wanted to show you my crochet dilemma. Excuse if I look tired. I do. So, I've been working on these little squares or little hexagons for a cap that I'm making for like 3 days now. I finished this part. This was the main part, okay? Really cute, really pretty, really lacy. This is what I wanted, something like summery to have on my head. I love the yarn. It's super soft against my hair. And then she said, you only need 100 grams. I used like 30 of the grams to make a bikini top for my friend, so I had less. Anyways, she said, now we're gonna be doing half hexagons. I said, okay, made a half hexagon. Then she said, we'll be doing a third hexagon. I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a really intricate hat. Here's my third. Here it is. Then she said, okay, repeat this 5 more times for the big square, 3 more times for the half square, and 2 more times for the third square. That's 10 times. I said, okay. I sucked it up and I did it. I worked on this for days whenever I had free time in the bus or whenever. Worked on this. And then I opened part 2. And the first thing I see is an hour-long video. And she says, okay, now let's make the top part for your crown. So I said, I'm not doing that. And I am going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna sew these together myself. I literally have it on screen. This is how she sewed them together, or she crocheted them together, because she waits until I do all 7 rows and then she says, okay, now frog row 7 and connect it with the other hexagons. No, we're gonna figure out how to get this done together now, because I don't want to spend any more time on this. Like I thought that I was done 20 steps ago. So I'm not going to spend any more time on this. I'm going to sew all these little squares together. I'm going to add some beads because my bracelet broke today. Here's my bracelet. I'm just going to add the letters and a few beads onto the straps of this hat, and it could be cute. And we're going to get this done because I had to buy this rough yarn to make this one, which is a bit bigger and not as soft on my hair as I would like it to be. So we're gonna make the most of this, okay? I'm gonna sew all these together. I have this kind of medium darning needle and this thread that I bought today. Hi, I just woke up, but I don't even care, okay? I am on a mission. So last night I told you about how that tutorial really messed me up, but today I finished sewing these pieces together. This is the end of a row. So for example, I undid it back 2 spaces and then I connected it here, connected the chain 5 space, connected it here, and then I finished off my row. So instead of undoing the whole thing, sorry, there's only 6, I just did those. Anyways, let's continue adding these little half squares and third squares. Alright, so I'm looking at this and I'm assuming that my half hexagons go here, here, and here. This is something that I can sew together because it has to connect at multiple points rather than this. It's on 3. So I'm gonna do that really quick and then I'll come back to do my third hexagon, which I'm assuming will go on those little empty corners. Okay, it's coming together. All this is now 1 unit. I'm so excited. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I have to attach these little third squares. I'm assuming they go right here, but let's get that done. Okay, so all I need to do is sew on the other third square, but I'm looking hungry, so let's go eat. And I finished. It is the cutest. Oh, I love this. I love this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I love this. And I think now I need to add single crochets on the borders because I did leave some strings out, like for example here on the ends. So I'm hoping that with the single crochet I can kind of weave in my ends that way because I'm not doing that by hand. And let's just go one step at a time. So let's do our single crochets. Oh, look at it. Well, I do think I have enough yarn to do the little cap that she was talking about. I don't think I have enough yarn to connect it, make it look all lacy like, because after she does the cap, she connects it with single crochets and then she does like a whole bunch of chain 3, skip 2 stitches, and I don't think I have enough for that. I'm not buying anything else. Don't make me drink alone. So we're gonna figure out how to make it work with the rectangle I have. Now I'm gonna go in the bathroom and try to kind of play around with what I'm gonna do with all this. Okay. So in the back, this space, this is where she puts the cap. But I'm thinking, wait, can I just like connect it like this? Just sew it together. How does that look? Do I look crazy? I can't look at the footage right now. But I'm thinking, what if I just sew the whole back together? I'll look at it from the side. What if I just sew the whole back together? I'm going to slip stitch the back together and we'll see where we can go from there. I'm excited. Okay, so this is the back. I'm thinking that I start at the bottom, go up, slip these together, and then it could be like a hood. Let's see how that works. I turned it inside out so that the seam wouldn't be visible. Okay, so I just finished the hood. I literally haven't even tried it on or like tied off on my work yet. So let's try it on together. My phone's gonna fall. Okay. This is the inside, this is the outside, right? Okay, so what's that? What do we think? I feel like I don't know. It's kind of a visible seam, so I did it on the wrong side so that when you flip it over, you don't see it. Oh, I love that. You don't see it. How does the back look? Is it giving like wedding veil? Oh! I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like this is giving like wedding veil. I don't know. Ooh, but the back is cute. Okay, little gap there, little gap there. Make sure this part stays down. It looks really cute from the side, but I just don't know if I can get behind it. Okay, what if I put on an outfit that I feel like represents this? Okay, hold on, let's go get changed. Pink butterfly top, little skirt, pink sweatpants, and I like it now. I like the hat. I just feel like it needs some tweaking, and I don't know what to tweak before I add my beads, because the beads is the final part, you know? Well, the beads are the final part. Okay, so I think that this is good. I'm going to undo the single crochets and redo them so that I can add these pink beads, not the letters, just the beads, and then I'll do the letters with the string. But I feel like adding the beads along the top would be really cute, so let's do that. So I just finished adding the cutest little subtle pink beads around the edge. I think that it is so freaking cute. I'm so excited. Okay, this is coming together really nicely. I used the beads from that bracelet that broke. I didn't use any white ones because this is already white, so I think I'll save that for another project. And I just realized that the beads are uneven. Do I care? Not really. Now it's time to work on the straps. Are the letters that I have to add. I also have some white and pink beads, so I'm gonna work on an arrangement, but I'm feeling good about this. Would it be crazy of me to add this broken piece from my bracelet, like just a little clasp somewhere? I don't know, I wish it was gold because I'm more of a gold girl anyways, but I feel like this top, I mean not this top, this cap is very silver. I don't know where I'd put it, but I kind of want to put it somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna triple up my yarn just once more so that I can have something that's a bit more stable than just thread. Do all the strings here, right on the side near my ears. I've already grouped out my beads, so I'm gonna have 2 white, 2 pink, and a letter for each. I have 5 letters, and I thought about like adding one to the middle of my head or something. I don't know, because I want 2 on this side, 2 on that side. Maybe I can double up, I don't know. Anyways, I have my chain, and I'm gonna chain until this little piece is gone, the tail of my yarn. This is exactly what I freaking wanted, okay? All right, I'm gonna keep going. I just finished the cap. I haven't even put it on yet. I just wanna, can I give you a walkthrough? Let's do a walkthrough, okay? So, we've got beads around the perimeter. We've got, I think these are gonna be too short, but I don't know. We've got the letters, we've got beads there. We've got the letters, we've got beads here. I'm so happy. I really hope that this works out. My mom came in my room, she's like, are you okay? You've been in here all day. And I said, yeah. Focused on my mission. Okay, wait, there's a little string. Oh, there's another little string. Okay, there are lots of little strings. They're like all over me. Wow. Well, I need to go fix this. I'll be right back. This is so freaking cute. I am so happy that I went with my first mind and decided to freestyle. So we have the letters on here. You can't even really see the beads, but it's fine. They're just random. I got it from a random little shop in Thailand. They were only like $2 for the matching. I need to put on the necklace. I have a necklace. Oh my gosh. I'm so freaking happy. This is so cute. Okay, 360. Do you like it? Like if you saw me walking by, what would you say? Let me know if I'm going too far. Too much? Like just on the ends, just on the ends. I got these at a hair store in America when we were there briefly, and oh my gosh, hair stores have changed so much. When I say everything was locked up, I mean everything was locked up and had plastic on it. You couldn't take anything. And not even that I wanted to take something, I just wanted to sample the product. You know how you normally do at the hair store? They don't even have testers anymore. Why is this tape not cutting off? Am I even taking the tape off or am I just ripping it up? Got it off. If I just did a few on the ends, like right here, I feel like that's really cute. This is giving me such like dessert vibes. I don't know why this top, I mean not this top, this hat is really gives dessert. I like it. I don't know, I like it. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I freaking love this hat. I'm really glad that I decided to persevere. Thank you so much for watching today's kind of hectic video. Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Here's my cutesy little hat.